Hi, Planner friends. I'm looking back at some of my fall 2024, 2022, and 2023 videos this week. I hope you enjoy it. For inspiration, please make sure you stay tuned because I am coming soon with my new 2025 fall content. Now, on to the marathon. Hello, Planner friends. Welcome back to Lakeisha Loves to Plant. Y'all, I am so excited. It is fall. It is my favorite season. Why? Because it's my birthday season. My birthday is September 24th. So I love fall. I am a former teacher, so I love back to school. I have children that go back to school. So we usually take this time to transition the house. I mean, we declutter, we decorate, and we transition from all of the light, airy colors of like lemons and yellows and bright florals to like those beautiful fall dark colors. So join me today. I hope you get some inspiration. I hope you're inspired. Let me know in the comments what you like, or if you have any questions about anything that I have, and I'll be sure to answer you. Also, stay tuned to the end of the video because I do have an announcement. All right, let's get into the decorating. I'm so excited. What should we start with? Maybe the coffee bar. All right, let's go. Okay, before we start, I just want to share with you that I redid my cabinets. My cabinets used to be dark wood. I'll put a link below to my kitchen video from last year so you can see. But it took me about 4 days, about 5 coats of paint at the top and about 3 coats of paint at the bottom to paint all of my dark wood cabinets. I painted the top white and I painted the bottom a light gray. I used Beyond Paint and I did not take the doors off. I took the handles off but not the doors, and this turned out way better than expected. Also, it makes my kitchen look bright and airy, so I'm really excited about this transformation. And then this is my island. Again, this was a dark brown, so I took about 1 day to put the first coat on and then subsequent days to put 3 or 4 coats on. So I had fun doing that. And then if you remember, my table used to be a tall glass table, but I moved the dining room table in here, and then we are going to start decorating soon in the coffee bar area. So I just wanted to give you a panned view of my new kitchen, and we're going to be using totally new decorations today. So sit back with your coffee and have some fun. I'm really excited. And also, while I'm cleaning up, I always like to watch a fall movie that I love. Who else out there loves Twitches? I love Twitches with Tia and Tamara. I also watch Twitches to this day because it was so good, y'all. It was so good. I will be using all of these items for my tiered tray on my coffee bar, but first let me show you how I make my coffee. I always get questions about how do I keep my coffee sugar free, so let me show you how. Okay friends, so this is how I make my coffee every morning with 0 sugar. So, and it's very sweet. So I use 100% pure stevia powder in my Vita Cup coffee, and you just need a little bit of this. I buy this from Amazon for about $14 for 1 bag, and it lasts me like 2 years. And I'm not even exaggerating, because you just need a little bit of it, maybe like that much, and then that's it. That's it, because the stuff is so potent and it's pure stevia powder. The next thing I use to keep my coffee flavorful and sugar-free is this Califia Farms Toasted Coconut and Almond Milk Blend, and this comes from Lidl's. I don't know if you have a Lidl's where you live, but as you can see, it's 0 sugar, and it's toasted coconut flavor. So I'm just going to pour this in like that. And I will be getting pumpkin spice coffee later, but for now I have this. And then I have the keto version of Ready Whip, which is also 0 sugar. So what I normally do is swish this around first. Then I add some 0 sugar Ready Whip. It's a little extra, but and there you have it. I have my morning coffee that's going to be delicious and flavorful with whipped cream and some cream. And guess what? It's 0 sugar. And this is how I do my intermittent fasting every day. Alright, starting with the coffee bar, I will be working on this 3-tiered tray. I love it because it's rustic, it has some disdain to it, it has some character. So I'm going to start off with my favorite and Jaden's favorite character in the fall, which is Peanuts. I found these 2 beautiful clear cups while I was in line at the Burlington. So check those out. Those are so cute. And then I have most things from the Dollar Tree, like this bale of hay. I did get these 2 from Amazon. I love these so much, and I got this idea from another YouTuber who was decorating a tiered tray, and I was like, oh my gosh, those are so cute. I'm definitely going to get those. You can find those for about $11 at Amazon. And then the rest of this stuff is either repurposed or I got for $1. Like these beautiful beads I got from Dollar General, and then the stands in the middle, the little cups in the middle that says pumpkin spice, thank you and bless, came from the Dollar Tree, and then some other things came from Dollar General. So I'm just going to pepper all this around on here and then add some foliage for a complete look.
Drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here at you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking?
So I'm almost finished with the coffee bar. I love this so much. I got this pumpkin wagon from Dollar General, and these are some pumpkins that I got from Burlington last year that I'm just repurposing here to make it look like a basket full of pumpkins, and I really like it. It completes the look. I wanted to look like a pumpkin patch, and I feel like I achieved that. I have my sign here from last year, and then the tier tray turned out very nice. So there's one aspect I'd like to add here to complete it is this ladder. I found this ladder at the thrift, and I was so excited to find it because it was so little and so cute. Over the summer I had like a towel draping over it, but I'm going to drape over this Dollar Tree hot apple cider sign and just hang it over as if this was a display in a store. And now I feel like that is complete. So moving on to my dining table, I wanted to do like a sample tablescape with one placing, and then once I get it together, then add it to the rest of the table. So I got the placemat, the blue pumpkin shaped placemat from Home Goods, and then I got the orange charger from Hobby Lobby. The plate came from Dollar General last year, and then the little saucer also came from Hobby Lobby. I've always had these pumpkin soup bowls because I love them so much, and then I just added the Gobble to You Wobble little cup in the middle from the Dollar General, a pumpkin I had from last year, and these beads and mini cutting board from Hobby Lobby. So this is a hodgepodge of things, but I was going for the colors orange and blue. And so lastly, I'm going to add this beautiful glass that I thrifted. It's a hand painted glass that I thrifted earlier this year. I saw them, they were about $5 each, so I grabbed those, and that will complete the look. So now I'm going to move on to the table and decorate the table with this tablescape.
Could hear my father's voice, he would tell me to move on. He would say I'll be just fine. Yeah, he would tell me we have time to laugh and time to heal. Our favorite song is on repeat, drinking wine until the dawn, knowing soon we'll be back home. Ooh, I'm thinking about you. Ooh, I'm wishing that you knew. Ooh,
so I just added these beautiful cups, and I put some velvet pumpkins on there in the middle. So the last thing I have to do is decide what foliage to put in the glass, and I think that'll be it for this table. Also, I'll show you in a different video. I just ordered some new curtains to match these colors. So when the curtains come in one of my other videos, I like show you all how it's going to look. So these yellow ones are going to go with my summer decor. I'm going to pack it up with my summer decor and then break out the orange and blue curtains. It's here, and I'm just going to see how these blues turn out. And if I find some orange, I'll find orange. So I think that is it for the table. I added these two plates on the end, and I absolutely love the elegance of it. So I forgot I had these picks from Dollar General, which fit perfectly in the middle. So I really think this look is complete. Let me know in the comments how you like the kitchen tablescape. So now I'm moving to the centerpiece in the middle of the island. I always like to do like a collage or a vignette in the middle of the island. This is my first time though putting like a rug here. I got this little checkered rug from Dollar General, and now I'm just wiping out one of the trays that I've had for years that I absolutely loved. This was when I was seriously into galvanized metal, and it's one of the pieces that I just continue to use every year, so I guess that means I love it. So in here, you're going to see me put a vase full of pumpkins. I got the pumpkins in the vase from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just going to add some foliage that I already had in my stash there. And then you're going to see me just play around with the vignettes and until I know that it just looks pleasing to my eye. So let me know in the comments, what do you think about this vignette once I'm finished.
Just one look and I'd get caught too, 'cause there's something about you, and you know it too. All I do is think about you, your eyes, your scent, your touch is all I dream of. Can't live without you. I hope you feel it too, 'cause we are meant to be. We are meant to be. Oh, if only you could see.
So off camera, as I was decorating, I would find little things that I wanted to go up in my cabinet, and I just removed the door so I can have a space to decorate up there. So I'll show you that again in a minute, but it's really a hodgepodge of just things that I had already in my stash that I put up there. I'm also transferring my all white canisters that I keep all my utensils in to these beautiful what are these, like planters. So I bought these. I actually thrifted these, but these are from Ashland, and when I looked at the price, they were like $20 each. So I know these planters are really good quality. That wood on the bottom is so gorgeous, and it just gives a warm feel to the kitchen. I'm debating on whether I should do it like a trio or just in a row. So again, you'll see me play with this a little bit, and I just so happen to have pumpkins with the same exact wood at the bottom. I was like, wow, that's like absolutely perfect. Also off camera, I decorated the back of my sink because I just wanted to add some whimsical things back there, like that windmill. I love that windmill. I got that from Big Lots, and I ended up with this design. So I'm liking it right now. Maybe I'll change it later, but for right now, I think this is pretty awesome. You may have been wondering why the chalkboard was blank earlier behind the coffee bar. Well, I had the idea of asking everyone in my family what did they like about fall, like what were their favorite things about fall, and now I'm going to write the list that came from all of us. Jaden says he likes Halloween. My husband said he loves fall breeze and football, and then my kids all said the rest. They like pumpkins, Thanksgiving. Myself personally, I added the fall festival and the leaves. So I thought this was a cute family list, and maybe this would be a great idea to incorporate your family in your designs. So let me give you just one last look of everything in slow motion. Let me know in the comments how you like everything. I'm going to play some music, let you enjoy, and then stick around because I have a quick announcement at the end. Enjoy.
I don't get to hold you. So I just had to write this letter. 'Cause girl, you're always on my mind. Nothing I have can make you better. 'Cause you've got something oh so right. Something oh so right. I hope I don't scare you off. Don't mean to be pushy about it. I don't usually say this much. I just had to tell you in all honesty. 'Cause every day when I see your face, I find myself dreaming about how it would be to feel your breath and hold your hand close to my.
Woo! We did it! We finished decorating the kitchen. Now, granted, for today, because I still need to get my curtains in the mail. So I have curtains coming that's like the color scheme, the blue and the orange, so that's coming. I also need to get some hand mittens that's the same color, and I have to figure out what to put on top of my refrigerator as decoration. But other than that, everything is done. You may have seen through to the other room, which is my dining room. That is my like command center. So it's a bunch of stuff in there, a bunch of storage bins and stuff. As I move my way around, that will clear out, and I will also decorate that too. So stay tuned for the next video. I will be decorating the family room. Thanks everyone. Please leave comments
And subscribe.
Okay, Jaden's saying and subscribe. Say it again, Jaden.
And subscribe.
Yes, please subscribe and leave comments and let me know how you like this. All right, thanks for watching everyone. Talk to you later, friends. Bye. Hi friends, welcome back to Lakeisha Loves to Plan. Y'all, I got a good one for you today. I am decorating my family room. It is the room where we laugh, we play, we joke, we eat, we watch our devices. We do everything in this room, and I wanted to make this room festive and lively. Please let me know if you have any questions about anything. If you want to know what I did with my kitchen, please make sure you watch my fall playlist, which is available right here on my channel. Please hit that notification bell, subscribe. If you're new here, I would love for you to stay and just hang out with me. And if you're a returner, hi planner friends, I hope you're doing well. All right, y'all, let's get into it. So before I got started, I wanted to zero base the room from all of the summer decor. That's my husband's office space in the corner. I'm looking to get some advice from him as to what he wants me to do with that corner, but I did buy some football stuff to put over there because football is his favorite sport and it is football season. Also, I did something I haven't done before since I've lived here. I actually changed the couch around. So I put the two lighter couches on the side, and then I put the chocolate couch in the middle with the chocolate soft ottoman here, and this is a storage ottoman here, and then hopefully I can continue with that chocolate all the way up to the fireplace and bring in some of those dark colors, which was my goal this year. Last year it was very light and bright orange, and I'm still gonna have orange, but I'm consciously putting in more dark colors this time just to offset some of the bright colors. So I repurposed this beautiful mirror and this beautiful window pane that I got from Hobby Lobby a couple years back. So I like how this looks, so it stays. So I don't know if I'm going to do candles or this plant that I got from I think I got this from Ross. years ago. So I want to try both of them and just see how they look. I do like that. Maybe I can put all of it up here. These candles came from my bedroom. So I'm gonna see how that looks. Yeah, I kind of like that. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with a whole bunch of florals down here and fill this section up with florals. And then I have to figure out what I'm doing at the bottom, but I like the way the chocolate is flowing from the couches to the mirror that has the chocolate framing. So I really like that. So once I got that together, I decided to put this on the bottom, so because it's like the neutral color, but later on you'll see me, I'll remove that. I really didn't like that that swoop W right there. I thought it was off, but I absolutely love this foliage. I had these in a vase last year. I remember I did thrift these, so I don't know what store they came from, but they are absolutely gorgeous. I love the fall colors. And then I found a matching pillow in my stash, which is a pumpkin pillow. So I want to make this sort of like the center pumpkin. And then I'm going to include these Dollar Tree velvet pumpkins, which I think are really elegant and belong somewhere on a centerpiece because they're just absolutely gorgeous. I also put those on my my dining room table, but just different colors. And then the Dollar Tree also had some beautiful little sweater puffball. I don't even know what you call this material, but I'm gonna add this too so it can look like a pumpkin patch. And that's pretty much my theme from the kitchen to this room, is the pumpkins and seeming like you're just in an oasis away from home. And I can see myself sitting here in front of the fireplace with some hot chocolate and just enjoying myself. And now I'm going to see if I like this wreath. So I'm going to put it on the mirror. It's going to cover the mirror, but if I like it, I'm just going to leave it there. I did get this wreath from, I believe, Hobby Lobby a couple years back, and I never really used it as a centerpiece, and I actually like it. So here's a slow-mo of the area, and I think it turned out great.
Straight cruising, headed for a bruising, watching out for number one. You gotta slow down and look around you, son. Today is just today and not tomorrow. Where you're going, you can rest your head. Where you're going, brightness looks big. Where you're going, truth cannot be hid. You gotta get going. Easy now, you gotta get going. Easy now.
So I had these pumpkin picks from last year, and I really didn't like how I used them last year. I watched my video from last year. By the way, if you want to see how I decorated this room last year, I will leave the link to that video below. But now I'm just incorporating these pumpkins into this vase. This is a vase that stays here year round. I need to get my fireplace fixed, actually. So Until that happens, I'm just going to decorate around it because I absolutely love the fireplace, and I just have to get it fixed. I don't know exactly what's wrong with it, but we'll get it done. It is definitely on my goals list. But anywho, I really like how this looks, and again, keeping with the pumpkin patch theme, I think it is appropriate. And then I want to take this basket that I usually keep games and blankets in for my family, but I want to use it as part of the decor today because it's such a great basket. I did thrift that basket a couple years ago, and then I got these pumpkins and a throw that I got a long time ago, I believe from Walmart, for just like $5. So I'm just going to put this on here to cover that hole so I can stick the pumpkin in here, and then this will be part of the focal point. I really love these pumpkins because I used to use a lot of real pumpkins until they attracted ants. So now I have these pumpkins that I got from the Christmas tree shop, which I am so upset is closing in my area. And then I'm going to finalize it, at least the big portions of this, with this beautiful happy fall sign, which I believe I got from Michael's. And then I'm just going to fill in the bottom with some foliage, some branches, and some lights to make it look festive and comfy and cozy.
Hard working so you can be deserving of the rest that you are given. You gotta slow down and look around you, son. Give a lot and live a little. Work with what you got. Where you're going, you can rest your head. Where you're going, brightness looks big. Where you're going, truth cannot be hid. You gotta get going. Easy now. You gotta get going. Easy now. Get along, give a hand, sleep heavy, be the man. Just there, where you are, do something, be the star. You gotta get going. Easy now. You gotta get going. Easy now.
So here's a closer look of the bottom of the fireplace. I really love these pumpkins. I got them from the Dollar Tree, and these branches, I cannot remember where I got these branches from, but I absolutely love them. I've had them for a number of years, and I use them at Christmas and in fall. So at Christmas time, you'll also see me use those branches in a different way. But the foliage is beautiful. I think it's a good complement to the top of the fireplace that has all of the browns, and then we have this throw with the brown and orange in it that ties it all together. So I'm really happy with the way this turned out, and I'm also going to be adding some lights, as you will hear me say in a couple minutes, to make this all tie in and be a festive, wonderful, relaxing area. But before we get to that, I want to go ahead and decorate this ladder. I was so happy to get this ladder. I was eyeing this ladder for a long time, so I'm so happy I have it, and it stays up here all year. So I'm just taking some things in my stash and putting them up here, and then when I saw that these flowers matched, I couldn't help myself but to add the flowers that match the leaves onto the ladder. So there's so many things you can do with a ladder. You can put a wreath on the ladder, you can put a hat on the ladder, you can put anything on the ladder. So I chose flowers and a chocolate throw to continue with the chocolate theme, and I really like this because it tones down the bright oranges and the reds and really makes this an inviting space. And like I said before, I put lights here. I'm also going to put lights on the bottom to make this pop. My curtains also have lights on them as well, so this is going to be beautiful at night.
Wish that I could find the words to describe you now, as I'm lying next to you and the world goes quiet. Wish that I could make you see how you fit me perfectly, and I fall for you again. We've been through it all. You're the one who understands. In a world where hope grows thin, you've completed me. And the story left within tells me how to breathe. Wish that I could make you see how you fit me perfectly, and I fall for you again. We've been through it all. You're the one who understands. Fall for you again. We've been through it all. You're the one who understands.
So this is the one area I did decorate off camera. I tend to do that when I'm like totally confused about what I want to do, and in this case this is sort of a new shelf. I got it after the season last year, so this is like my first time decorating it for fall, and so I just peppered it with some things I had left over, some pillows, a plate, some knickknacks, some little teeny cute little pumpkins. I love these, they're so cute. And then I had a couple owls, I had another basket. I just found some stuff that I had left over, put it here, and guess what? I love it. It coordinates. It even has some of the blue in it from the kitchen, so I absolutely love how that turned out. And now I'm working on the coffee. I would call this an ottoman, not really a table. My family likes to put their feet up on this, and I got this because when my 7-year-old was a little baby, I didn't want him to run into a hard table, so I've had this table for a long time, and it's storage, so I have my Christmas stuff in here as well, so it serves a great purpose, and I enjoy decorating it. So what I'm going to do now is just add this beautiful William and Sonoma canister. This is one of my like prized possessions, but I can put candies and things like that in here, and then I'm going to add some foliage and a signage and later on a candle to make this perfect.
again. We've been through it all. You're the one who understands.
So, friends, let me know in the comments how you plan on decorating this fall. Please let me know if I'm giving you inspiration. Also, again, let me know if you have any questions about anything I have. This is mainly my stash from last year, repurposed with some sprinkles of some new knickknacks. So if you want to know about those new knickknacks, I have a fall haul video that I did live on my channel, so you can check that out. That's also in my fall decor playlist located on my channel. So now I am completing this look with a couple of flowers. I do have some twinkle lights that I'm going to be adding here, and I'm also going to be adding this beautiful throw that I got last year from Hobby Lobby. The orange just ties in with the rest of the decor, and there are the pop that little burgundy reminds me of gold in the vase, and the burgundy reminds me of the brown, I'm sorry, the chocolate in the vase. So keeping with like light colors with dark tones to tone it down. I think this is so pretty. So let me know what you think in the comments.
I don't get to hold you, so I just had to write this letter, 'cause girl, you're always.
So I have to tell y'all, when I was decorating, it was early in the morning, and then here's when my 7-year-old woke up. So you see me smiling at him and saying good morning and asking him if he's okay. He's excited because he starts school on Monday, and he wants to make sure all of his clothes are organized. I told him we will organize his clothing today, so he was really excited. So by now he has gone upstairs, and I continue to decorate, especially with this beautiful candy corn tree I got from Michael's last year. I'm going to take some beautiful ribbon I got from Dollar Tree and some picks here I got from Dollar Tree, and then just make it a little special. I have it on top of my freezer. I keep my freezer in the house, not in the garage, so I can access it with all of the food because I have a fairly big family. But nevertheless, I don't go in there often, so, and if I do go in there, this tree is easily movable.
On my mind, nothing I have can make you better, 'cause you've got something oh so right, something oh so right. Don't scare you off. Don't mean to be pushy about it. I don't usually say this much. I just had to tell you in all honesty, 'cause every day when I see your face, I find myself dreaming about how it would be to feel your breath and hold your hand close to my heart. So I just
So this is a case of an old painting on a new wall. This painting usually is my centerpiece on the fireplace. If you watched my video from last year, this was on my fireplace. But I decided to go, a different route this year with the fireplace. So I put it on the side and I added a couple more signs, a give thanks sign, some harvest signs, and a wheel. A galvanized metal wheel to make it all complete. So that is the majority of what I did to make my family room. A room full of joy, a room full of laughter, a room full of family fun. I really, really enjoyed putting this together. So let me give you one last look of the entire space.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high.
Thanks so much everyone for watching. In my next video, I am going to be tackling the formal living room and maybe the dining room too. I don't know. Let's see how this goes. But until next time, friends, thanks for hanging out with your girl and just being with me while I do something I love, which is to decorate my house for fall. All right, everyone. Talk to you soon. Have a blessed week and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, friends.